Alright, everyone, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, playing as the Spanish Empire. Yes, we are playing Spain, finally, and, well, the first episode was a little grueling, and it's going to continue being grueling for a little bit, but we're getting there. We have seized our first colonial possession that is outside of our starting provinces in Costa Rica. Hopefully, we'll be able to start seizing a lot more territory down here, especially as we start getting more and more forces into this region. We currently have a pretty sizable fleet. I want to get 2 more heavy cruisers into this as well. So we've got with Puerto Limon, we do have the ability to build out another battle group of cruisers. So we're doing four heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers. This is a good little battle group. And being, over 25,000 tons, once you combine 4 of them, oh, wait, we can invade a country. Cool. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get we got several techs that we need to put together. We also need to get more crew recruited, and we're working on trying to get to the point where we can up the training budget because, well, we need it. And we also need Sweden to start ordering more ships. The more boats they buy, the more money I make. The more money I have, the more I'm able to do. I like money. Call me Mr. Krabs because... Alright, so... Go like that, go like that, okay. And then... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna queue up the heavy cruisers. I need 6 more. 2. Well, actually, you know what? They're all going to go into Porto on. And then we're going to have to stagger. We're going to have to stagger them in order to make sure that we're not straining the. Yeah, crew pool. Yeah, that thing. I had to think about it. Wow, I am tired. My brain is not working very well today. This is what happens when you have a very, very hot past week, and it only got better towards the end of the week, and so it was a very nice. Saturday was very, very nice. I will say that. Like it was great. Had the end of summer fair that the hospital does. It was coupled with the city's public safety fair that they do at the end of the summer as well. So had a lot of first responders and other city departments were there along with the hospital and their stuff, and it was a good time. It was a good time. Definitely got a little more sun than I wanted to, but that's because I was outside for like 6 hours straight, and so I was a little toasty by the end of it. And I will say this: you don't know insulation until you wear a protective vest. You don't know insulation until then. It's great during the winter. Amazing during the winter. During the summer, not so much. Yeah, no wars anytime soon. We're not going to war anytime soon. We need to avoid war. War is bad for us. War is very bad for our economy right now. So, rangefinders and so these finishing at the same time is actually really good for us. So this means we can get a refit program going on our light cruisers, and they're going to just be very nice for this time period. And we got the boost there. Honduras! Yes, 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 yes. Let's go. How much are we going to need for this? Just the 2. Just the 2. We won't need more than these guys. So There we go. We're getting that. We've boosted this as much as we really can feasibly do. We need to turn it down because we're starting to run low on cash. You know what? Let's also queue up the 6 light cruisers to put in Port Limon as well. Then we'll just pause them for right now. All right, cool. And this is kind of what our goal is, you know, build up forces, get as much onto the sea as we can, and then eventually when we are in a good position, oh, the Chinese have seized Sarawak. Oh, the Chinese have one of the most amazing oil producing provinces in the entire game currently. So that's very good for China. The 3 main provinces that you want to aim for when it comes to oil production: Sarawak, Burma, and Persia. If you're able to take any of these, then you're pretty well set. Russia, southern Russia is also very good, but southern Russia is also like core province, like core territory of Russia. So expect to have to fight for it. Whereas the rest of these, like I've seen Burma go independent. Like I have seen Burma go independent. Sarawak, you know, it's one of the earlier colonies that China or Japan usually fights over. I'm very sad that I didn't get the opportunity to fight over it, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, we are having fun over here in Central America. What's the size of this? It's not very big, so we really can't put much in it. Put a couple light cruisers in it, I guess. All right, and cycle the turn. Norway has signed an agreement with the USA. Well, that's annoying. You should have signed an agreement with me. I would sell you boats. Oh yeah, we need to turn that off for right now. Let's start going into cruiser design. I think we're still gonna focus down to 7, or actually we'll go to Mark II 8s. I think we're gonna just focus small guns for the most part. Our battleships, our dreadnoughts, when we first build them, we're gonna build them with just 9. Okay. We'll build them with the largest Mark II gun that we can get when we get to that point. But with cruiser design, I want to get to light cruiser 2s. So this 7,000 tonner. I want to get to 7,000 ton light cruisers before I start focusing on the dreadnoughts. Destroyers, I'd like to get the 1,000 tonner destroyers before I start really focusing on dreadnoughts. The dreadnoughts are just not going to be our bread and butter in this one. It's going to be our cruisers. Cruisers and cruisers and cruisers. All the cruisers. And the enemy is going to be sitting there like, what is happening? And it's like, well, torpedoes. That's what's happening. You're getting torps thrown at you, which I really should actually go into torps pretty heavily as well. All right, cool. We've taken Honduras, which is just another piece in the Spanish puzzle. So, Spanish Empire-wise, our goal is primarily Gulf Coast, Western USA, and then Central America, Mexico, and then basically all of all of South America. Of course, you know, Brazil is Portuguese, but hey, you know what? We'll take Brazil too. Fuck it. Why wouldn't I take Brazil? There's population here. There's GDP here. Why wouldn't I take it? All right, and then okay, cool. And once we get these ships finished up, I think that will be where we kind of stop with the construction for a short time. and we start focusing on building out the fleet, the armada herself. I think that's what we'll be doing, because we need more crew. If we can get more crew into the bank, then we'll be able to start building the main fleet at home, where we have amazing amounts of tonnage that we're able to put in our ports. You know, the Caribbean's important, getting us into a better economic situation. I should probably put some extra forces over here in the Philippines, but it's like we really only have the two ports to work with. I think I will. I think I will. Bata, I could definitely throw a couple extra light cruisers in. Yeah, we could do that. I think we could do it. Nothing saying we can't do it. Well, what is saying we can't do it is the severe lack of crew. That's what's saying we can't do it. There is something saying we can't do it. Unfortunately, the thing saying we can't do it is the lack of crew that we have. Okay, so the Nationalists have won the... okay, we'll send the protest, and then... Okay, we're still at 42, or at 42, I should say. That's fine. Let's go ahead and build. All right, Nationalists. So what did you do? Naval budget increased, GDP growth severely hampered, provincial income bonus is gone. Ugh, man, dude. Ugh, the Nationalists fucking killed our ability to fucking grow. And this is why I'm going to be switching governments. Oh no. They messed it up. They messed everything up. Alright, so yeah, we'll just leave that like that for right now. Alright, do we have the crew to staff these ships? No, we don't. So suspend. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna build these ships to a point, and then we'll leave them in the queue. Yeah, we'll just leave them in the queue for right now and wait until we have the crew. Like that's all we really can do. Like it really is. Now we need to raise our unrest to get rid of the Nationalists. We need to drop this down. We'll drop it down as much as we can without really hurting ourselves. Right, we're gaining so few cadets. So few. But yeah, let's just keep going this route. I think this is going to be the best route that we possibly can go. You know. Unfortunately, our GDP growth is just going to be garbage. We just need a raise. We are sitting at advanced technology. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting to hit it that quick. Wow. Boys. As I said, I do like Spain. I do like it as a campaign. Like, it is a fun campaign. We are going to wait until we hit Mark II 7-inch guns before we switch to, or we go to do these refits. I'm going to focus on building primarily before I do anything. All right. And then the Germans and the Japanese. Oh my lord, why are you people getting pissed at me? What did I do to you? I'm just a poor Spanish farmer. Like, what did I do to you? Why do you hate me? I'm just a lowly farmer. Don't mind me. I'm just taking Central America. Wait, Japan did what? I didn't read that. Did Japan seize a territory somewhere? I don't see anything. Weird. Oh, I think Japan might have been trying to seize Formosa and failed it or something like that. I don't know. Well, research-wise, 2 months on that. All right, what is the... Oh, the Americans are actually in a really weak position right now. Fuck. They're actually in a really weak position right now. Oh, crap. All right, we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna focus small guns. I want to get this refit program going, because if I can get this refit done, I can start going after the Americans with the ships that I have. Oh, Dutch Antilles is rebelling against the Dutch. Oh, well, the Dutch are starting to fall apart. Womp womp. Poor Netherlands. They never stood a chance. Oh, Russian Empire is going into revolution. What form of the Russian Empire do we have today? Let's see. Soviet Union. Now, what is kind of good about the Soviet Union is that you do have the massive reduction to unrest. The problem is that this makes it incredibly hard, incredibly difficult to swap from Soviet Union to something else, because you can't, like, you have to be purposefully failing invasions. Like, basically, okay, so if I were the Soviet Union in this situation, if I had to figure out a place to do this in, I would come down here, I would be at war with the French and the British, and I would just be sitting in Southeast Asia, just failing as many freaking invasions as I could, as quickly as I could, to be able to swap away from, because the Soviet Union, like you just saw, like, horrendous GDP growth. It's terrible. And yeah, the province income is not bad, but that GDP growth is just absolute abysmal. And that's why the Soviet Union tends to perform badly in this. It does not tend to be too strong whatsoever. It tends to actually fall apart on the battlefield very quickly, because it just can't support large fleets. All right. Of course, we got the Soviet Union again. I want to see the other forms of Russia. Like, I want to see the non-communist democratic Russia. Like, I want to see that, because I know with Germany, you can get, you have the German Empire, you have the Reich, you have the German Republic, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you have those. Same thing with Austria. You have the Austro-Hungarian, constitutional monarchy. You have the Austrian Republic. And there's another form of it, if I remember correctly. So on and so forth. I'd love to see more of these government types, but like with Russia, you either get Imperial Russia or you get Soviet Union. You never get to see the other one that should be there, I should say. It should be there. So... very sad. I want to see other government types. It's not like Victoria, where in Victoria you can heavily influence what direction you go. Oh yeah, no, screw you. Screw you guys. You're not touching my budget. That's my budget. I don't care what you got to say. My budget. Okay, so we got 4 turns. Yeah, the economy is growing so slow right now because of the nationalists. It's so slow. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice the tech budget a little bit. We'll scale back the tech budget a little bit because I really, I kind of need to balance it like this, I think. Yeah, I think that's about where we have to balance it because I need to still crew these ships. I can't just leave it. And this is what I was saying about the slog. You know, it's very hard to get. Like, I could have swapped governments by now. I could have, but the problem is that would have then required that I not play because I wouldn't have had the prestige to stay in office. There's no way to win a war easily unless now. Okay, let me rephrase that. You can win the war if you start with the pre-built navy. I personally don't like it. I just don't like playing that way. That's just my personal preference. But you can go for the win on that war if you go that route. And then there you go. Like we have four of the ships are mothballed because they didn't have the crews to outfit them. All right, suspend, resume. We're doing what we can. It's very painful. Well, at least we're getting plus 95, so at least we're overall going to get a lot faster recruitment because we're so low on crew. So guess that is a bonus. Now we're making a little extra money. No, I'm not selling you any of my boats. I intend to use them to kill the Americans. The Americans will die. Just need to be getting more crew. That's the problem, is we don't have enough crew. And our economy is growing at such a slow pace, it's unfriggin' real. Damn nationalists. Nope. I get, like, honestly speaking, if it wasn't for the fact that it's like, oh, I can't... Oh, it's auto commissioning these as... Okay, cool. As we're getting the crew form, it's actually auto commissioning. Awesome. Let's go that route because we actually want to get the nationalists out of power. So we want to get as much unrest as possible. Sweden wants a cruiser that I haven't already built. Cool. So I will happily sell you a boat. And they're paying a very high premium for it too, which is nice. And yeah, basically we're just slowly but surely commissioning the ships that we need to commission. I wish actually that would be a great quality of life change. If you could lock ships from being sold, like if you didn't want to sell a certain ships, you could lock them so the AI couldn't request to buy them. That'd be great. Because I definitely have I've done it with playtesting where I will have a bunch of ships and then I'll mothball them. I'll mothball a series of them to have them for during wartime. And the pop-ups from the allies are just so annoying. If you could lock them, oh, that'd be great. Amazing quality of life change. That right there would be dank. I would like that. Maybe that's a recommendation I need to make on the forums. All right. Oil in Sulawesi. Where's that? I'm guessing it's over here. Yes. Oh, wow! Holy crap! 7.5 million barrels of oil. Holy shit. Like, Java, decent amount of oil. This? Holy... oh, wow. Like, what? Ow, okay. That's a lot of oil for those bastards. How much oil? Well, actually, you can't see them in here. I really wish, like, the Dutch, the Ottomans, all the South Americans, like the Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Chile, Brazil, all of these need to be nations that can be played. Like the South American arms race that occurred in this era and it going into like the 1920s and shit like that, the arms race that was going on in this region was absolutely insane. Like, this region was ready to go to war against each other on a moment's fucking notice. It was the most ridiculous shit possible. Okay, we need to decrease this because we need to stay in the green. Need to stay in the green. Not being in the green equals death. Now, with our, you know what? If I can get to Mark II 8-inch guns quickly, I will swap the heavy cruiser guns for 8-inchers. No, you can't have my cruisers. I'm building you a cruiser. And we're slowly getting those commissioned, which is very nice. All right, so let's set a goal for when we go to war with the Americans. I'm thinking as soon as we have these ships, all the ships put together, like the entire Caribbean Armada, or the Caribbean portion of the Armada, I should say. Ignore the question from the journalists because I want them to get rid of the nationalists. It's not the nationalists we want. That was a Franco joke. The nationalists that kill commies are good nationalists. As some commie kid fucking finds this video and is like, oh, he's playing as Spain. Has like a huge hard-on for the Spanish Republicans, and he hears me say that, and he immediately is just like friggin' destroying his keyboard, typing furiously. Like, how dare you? I dare, bitch. Remember, kids, kill a commie for mommy. Hey, when that one dude made the comment on the last, I think it was the last or the second to last Japanese video, I think it was right. It is entertaining just listening to me fucking slowly go insane over the course of the video. But am I truly insane? Or am I speaking truth that you don't want to acknowledge? Are you a communist? No, seriously, are you a communist? Because we need to know, because, well, there's a helicopter ride you need to go on. YouTube, for the purposes of this video, that was a joke. I would love to play as Chile, by the way. Oh, okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm in a silly, goofy mood. Don't mind me. Also, I need to check something. By the way, guys, I'd like to give you a heads up. If you use Coinbase, or are new to using Coinbase, because this was a change from originally on Coinbase, but they have changed it to where if you buy crypto on Coinbase and you don't change the default setting when you go to buy it, it will draft directly from your bank account rather than using the money that you have on your Coinbase account. I did not know this. I did not know that they had made this change, because back when I was originally using Coinbase, well, that wasn't a thing. Well, $1,000 going into my Coinbase account later. I still can't believe it takes them so long to like, I'm sorry, ACH and everything, like, it shouldn't take that freaking long. I think they said, oh, it will be available on the 15th, and I think I started the transfer from my Coinbase account to my bank account on, like, the 10th, or the 9th. Yeah. No. It was the 8th. Oh, it was the 8th when I said, and they said it would be available on the 15th, and I'm like, what? Why? Like, what is the purpose? Like, what is your reasoning? Because it doesn't seem to be good reasoning. All right, so these are about to finish. I can't staff them, so it's not like it really matters. Let's see if we can boost this just a little bit. We must have more ships. Actually, honestly speaking, I think at this point in time we should have enough ships in the Caribbean that if we, because our goals for this whole thing is to seize control of Panama, which will be easy. Like, Panama is going to be easy for us to take, but then also beat up the American Navy enough that they pay us a shit ton of money. We're not going to be able to do anything up here. Well, we might be able to take Maine. That might be a possibility. Not sure yet, but maybe. But if we can just force them to pay us out a lot of money, it's a win. It's a big win. All of a sudden, every single friggin' person is like that. But what do you gain from that? More ships. Even more boats. All right. So with how long this has taken, we're just gonna do the 7-inch guns on the cruisers, and we'll just leave them as 7-inch cruisers for the time being. If we can, I'll put them up to like 7.5-inch guns. Yes. Yes. Wow, that was a double dip. I like that. That was a double dip. All right. Actually, the Americans are kind of backing off of us. They're actually kind of backing off of us for some reason. We need to get them. We need to get them re-engaged. like, we need to be prepped for. We need to be prepped for the war. What's our overall tonnage right now? 123,000. Yeah, we need these heavy cruisers because these heavy cruisers are what are going to be required for this. Research wise, Mark II 7-inch guns. All right. Yeah, I'll take that. So yeah, now we need to start marching. The march to war needs to happen. So we will start doing that. And we are going to continue our progressively increasing the crew training budget so we can get more people. Like our crew training is just absolutely horrendous right now because we just don't have the capacity. The economic capacity. We could do it, but then I'm getting removed from office because reasons. All right. Yeah, Sweden, I will happily build you boats, buddy. Like you want to give me money, I will build you boats. All right. And then yeah, we're just needing crew. Like we just need crews. Like that's all we need. It's like, god damn it. Please. 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 All right. So, time to do the redesign or time to do the refits. So, Mark II 7-inch guns, Mark II 2-inch guns, Mark II 4-inch guns, all Mark II across the board. Triple expansion, Harvey. Do we have any of this? No. We have this. We don't have that yet. Since we have the extra weight now, we can go enhanced loading, coincidence rangefinders, and then we can also kind of up the armor on these bad boys as well. So let's put them to 5 across the board. Let's go 2-inch main deck. Let's go 7.5-inch main battery. And if we can... Okay, we can't do that, unfortunately. All right. So, looking very snazzy. We'll increase these guys. We'll just get them as big as we can. Increase the range. Increase the damage. You know, just make sure that they are as competent as possible. Still going to be the same speed. Still going to be the same, or well, it's going to be slightly better range anyways because of that. Yeah. So overall, these aren't actually bad ships. Like, frankly speaking, they're actually pretty competent. Are they the best? No, of course not. But, you know, we work with what we got. Now, with the Leon... Oh, wait. Make sure to copy. Save. Make sure you do that so you can get rid of the old forms of them, and then you can sell the better forms of them to other people. Because we're not gonna be building any more of these at this point in time. Let's go ahead and refit. All right, cool. Thank you, Spain, for having the better. Oh, we do have secondary guns. Cool. Spain has the better guns. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw as many secondaries as we can on these things, just to turn them into absolute literal just porcupines. Like, oh, hey, you want to come near this thing? Okay, well, that's your choice. Like, don't think we didn't try to tell you it was a bad idea to come near here. You ain't from around here, are you, son? All right, let's just give it a little bit of extra protection. And then see if we can max out the diameter on these bad boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, porcupine. Because that's, like, let's look at this. 8 4.7-inch guns, 4 2.9-inch guns on the casements, 8 2.9 guns in turrets, good amount of torpedoes. Like, these things, yeah, they're dangerous. Let's see if we can up the range. Yes, we can. Can we up it just a little bit more? No. All right, so we can get them up to 21 knots, which is good, because that means 21 knots of effectively blistering speed in this time period. Like 21 knots in this time period was actually pretty fast. So very, very nice. Now, it also increases the number of crew it needs, but, you know, it is what it is. It makes the boat better. And then we need to copy and save. And then we can go ahead and weird that it's glitched out like that. It's showing the Mark II on there. All right, get rid of that, and then we can have these two ready for sale. And then crew-wise, these didn't change at all, so that's good. That means we can just upgrade these freely. These ones, we kind of have to... How much of a change is that? It's like 25 or something like that? 24, okay. So increases the number of crew by 24. It's all good. We can focus on the Santa Claras first. I want to upgrade as many of them as quickly as possible as I can. All right. Yeah, we'll just roll that way. It's going to drain the coffers quite a bit, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and reduce the tech budget a little bit just to offset it a little more. We're up to 22,000 on the max shipyard size. Ooh. Hold on, my stomach is kind of rebelling against me right now. For those who might not know, I'm fasting today, for the most part. I ate pretty late this morning. Gonna eat probably around 5 o'clock. Something very, very light. We're talking like maybe like an egg. Taking it easy on the food today. All right. And then we can go ahead and queue this bad boy up. All right. So, the goal now, at this point in time, is to get into the war as quickly as possible, crush the Americans as hard as possible, and then proceed to make off like bandits with Panama and a shit ton of money. Basically, our goal is to shut the Americans out of the Caribbean, force them to stay on the continental United States, and not have any influence whatsoever. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do this, but we'll do it. Our GDP is already incredibly terrible. Thanks, nationalists. All right. Actually, we can take that off. Let's start working on cruisers, destroyers. We'll let that go. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it that way. No, wait, fleet. Queue these up. Queue 4 of those up. Queue another 4 of these up. We're just staggering them to make sure that they don't overuse the population growth. And we're using a crap ton of money. I'm gonna reduce the naval research budget. Yes, let's do that. Keep poking at the Americans. Let's just turn this down completely for right now. All right, and then go ahead, queue up another 4. That way that we just keep from overusing the population. And then we have fun with their faces afterwards. Actually, real quick, finance-wise, or politics-wise, what are we at? I would love an election before we go to war. I would love the election to happen before the war. So we have 98 is when the next election should be, because I think it happened in 94. So we've got time to prep. We have time to prep if we wait for the election. Yeah, I think we wait for the election, and then at that point in time, we can have enough time to prepare properly by getting all of our upgrades done, and then also be able to get the last of these ships out. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We can also queue up this other guy right here, make sure that he's good to go. Come on, Sweden, buy more boats. What are you doing? You should be buying more boats. Boats and hoes, bitch. Boats and hoes. Yeah, let's just cycle through this as fast as possible. That's our goal right now. Just get these upgrades done, get ourselves in a good position to prepare for engaging with the Americans after, like, and we literally want to time it like right after that election. Once we're in a good position, boom, we go to war. And also we are kind of staying ahead of it, so let's go ahead and do this. Apologize, I had to respond to Drac about something. Probably shouldn't do that while I'm recording, but if it's important enough, I'm going to respond to him. Thumbnail guy must be responded to. If there's one dude I have to respond to. Light Cruiser 2. I'm actually really glad I did not build Light Cruiser 1s, because I honestly think that it would have been a waste to try to build those. It would have kind of thrown a wrench in the gears. And then just keep speeding along with these bad boys. And then these two cruisers in Port Lemon right now will go over to San Juan. All right, politics, increase tension. Let's keep the tension flowing. Look them in the eye and mesmerize them. All right. We're maintaining the budget. We're maintaining our surplus. We're doing good managing it. Even though our tech is definitely suffering right now. But unfortunately the Swedes, they don't want any boats. Like, why? Like, buy boat. I want to sell you boat. I want to make more money. I guess I could try. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can do this. This would actually be something I could probably do to get them to buy more ships. Come on. I don't have the money to trade. Sorry. Like, yeah, GDP would be nice, but just don't have it. Okay, real quick. Let's see if what they want is battleships. Let's see if they want battleships. So we'll go ahead and do 18 knot. See if the Swedes want a battleship. Because everybody wants a battleship, right? And yes, we're literally just designing this for export because reasons. Twelve 7732222 12 2 12 12 3 3. Then we'll make those 6.5s. We'll make these 9.9s. We might be able to just make these 6.9s as well. Cool. There you go. Let's see if we can sell them. We do not have the crew to build friggin' battleships right now. Even though there's probably going to be somebody being like, oh, but you can for the same price of, or the same crew requirements of 3 of your heavy cruisers, you could build a battleship. And it's like, yes, but I kind of would rather have the heavy cruisers right now. They're less taxing. Like maintenance costs, $390,000 a month. Santa Clara, $81,000. I can, for the price of 4 Santa Claras, or 5 really, for 5 of these, I can have 1 of these. It's kind of a big difference. Also, I'm just trying to sell boats. That's all I want to do. Let's go ahead, finish refitting these bad boys. Let's get these 2 heavy cruisers moved over here so that those are ready to go as well. All right, and then, all right, that finishes up all the light cruisers, and then we can just focus on these heavy cruisers, finishing them up, and then we are just en route to fighting the Americans. Like that's all we're focused on at this point in time, is getting into this war, fighting the Americans. We have oil now, thank God. Oil boosts the economy, so that's good. Now that we have oil flowing into the economy, that's going to help with growth and means that we will be able to start actually pushing forward quite a bit more. Let's go ahead and unsuspend this. Yeah, no, I don't care about you, Soviet Union. Fuck off. Politics. Soviet Union doesn't like me right now. That's fine. Go ahead. Here, have that. And then those are almost finished. Let's go ahead and queue this up again. And money-wise, we're doing pretty good. Actually, you know what? It'd be better to do this. Get a little more of a boost there for short term. All right, so now we just get these cruisers, we get the election, and then we're looking very, very happy. At that point in time, we are ready to attack and take the Americans to town and hopefully not lose in that war. That's kind of the whole problem we have right now. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it. So, oui foutoir, mofos. Punta por favor. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and build these. We're just gonna finish them up, and then as we can. Let's go from there. And I swear to God, if we don't end up selling any of these battleships and I just design these things for no reason whatsoever, I'm gonna be pissed. Sweden, What are you doing? Like, I have boats ready to sell to you, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to buy any of them because I don't wanna. It's like, you're an ass. You're an asshole. I'm sorry, Sweden, but I don't like you very much. You're not a good friend. You don't want to buy my things. Why? What did I do to you? God. Actually, can I upgrade? Can I upgrade ships that are in mothball? Can I do that? Yes. That actually, I get money out of that. That's actually really good. Real quick, can I actually? Oh my God, you can. That's awesome. I did not know that. You can upgrade ships that are in mothball. You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. All right, so overall fleet situation, tonnage-wise, we're over 150,000. That's freaking fantastic right now because that's exactly what we need, and only and like 85% of it is in the Caribbean. The Americans are probably sitting there like, what? Why do you have so many boats? What is the purpose of this? What is going on, Spain? What are you doing? Nothing. What's that in your hand? Nothing. Why are you holding a hand grenade? No reason. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to. I'm not here to, take your land. Oh, hey, yeah. No. A lot more money. Holy crap, I like it. That sacrifices GDP. I'm already incredibly low on GDP. Yes, they actually bought one of them. Awesome. No, you don't get those. Those are mine. There are other boats you can have. You can buy these ones, just like you just bought a battleship. All right, so actually that influx of money was actually fantastic for us. Let's go 75%. Yep. We'll go that route. Alright, so we just need to make sure we keep everybody else off of our backs while we go to war with the Americans. Are the Americans allied with anybody? No. Cool. Awesome. Very nice. Prevents us from having to fight any other group. Yeah. I wish that's what we had when we had a couple hundred crew. It's like, I wish that was just the normal. I wish that was the standard. It's not. No, you can't have my boats. You can't have them. Bad, Sweden. Bad. You're not ordering the boats I want you to order. The only battleship I've ever built at this point in time is being built for you. Order more of them. They're good boats. Even like honestly speaking, those pre-dreadnoughts would actually be fucking phenomenal. Like, you cannot kill me, but make an official protest. No. Politics. Soviet Union. Come on. We just need an election where our GDP isn't absolutely hosed. watch the nationalists gain popularity. It's like, no, go the other way. You're not supposed to go that way. You're supposed to go this way. Please, spare me. I am nothing but a good noodle. Please don't do this to me. All right, and that ship is commissioning now. So the fleet is officially, with this turn, fully assembled. 20 heavy cruisers, 38 light cruisers. Would I build more? Yes. Can I build more? Not really. I really can't. Not at all. But will it be okay? Yes. Yes, it will be okay. Okay, so a little behind on this. Well, actually, we're really not actually that far behind, and we're almost 1,000 ton. Actually, wait. Do we not get a destroyer 1,000 tons? Did we get a torpedo boat destroyer? Hold on. Torpedo boat destroyer. No. Okay. So we do get a destroyer. Thank God. So I'm thinking... What should I do? Should I do a 262? A 244? No. I'll do a 26. No, I'll do a 352. Yeah, I'll do a three heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, 2 destroyers for my next fleet format. I'll do that. Because destroyers, well, actually, I should lean into destroyers. I should lean into torpedoes. I should lean heavily into torpedoes. This actually might be the one campaign that I really lean into torpedoes. Well, I would have leaned into torpedoes hardcore in with the Japanese series too, but this might be the one I really lean into them. In regards to this, I wanna wait a little bit more on that, so we'll keep going on that, and then politics. What do we need to do? So Soviet Union or Germany? Germany. Let's go Germany first. Come on, come on, come on. France, you're taking forever. Why is it always the French? Why are the French the ones that take absolutely forever to freaking get through their turn? Because they're... Well, I know the answer. It's because they just build so many bloody ships. It's them and the British. Them and the British. They just take forever. All right, 8,000 ton heavy cruiser. That actually opens up the max tonnage for heavy cruiser 1, but is it worth it? Is it worth it to build? That's the question. Because the main advantage of them is that they're faster. That's the main advantage. Japanese, why are you hating me? Please don't. Please. Please stop. All right. And election. Please, dear God, improve my GDP. All right. Yes, I will take more funds. Thank you. They would like 3 heavy cruisers. Very nice. I will take your money. Let's go ahead and queue this up real quick. Okay, let's see what our situation is. Better than it was. way better than it was. Holy crap. Okay, so the right-wing party apparently is the party we want to keep in power. Because holy crap. That was terrible to deal with the nationalists. The right-wing party apparently is the one, because the center party doesn't really give us any like major bonuses. Left-wing party, I don't know what it would be like. The right-wing party apparently is the way to go for right now, so that's good. We're not getting any debuffs. That's the whole point, is we're not getting any debuffs. And we still have a pretty good naval budget, so we can sacrifice some of our naval budget to build up our GDP a little bit. It's still bad, but it's not terrible like it was. All right, so now we need to go to war. But we will save that for the next episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the tedious preparation to get to this point, but we're about to do it. We're gonna be at war as soon as possible. Anyways, guys, love you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.